Hey, hey, hey. We're back. We're back. Peace to the chat. See who's in here. It's Beverly. Strictly Hip Hop. I'm here, fam. Yeah, Candy's out there. Time for you to call in, sis. Gotta give a little time for my Bluetooth to get charged up, cause that we need that knock so y'all can hear this music. I want y'all to hear Candy real loud and clear. And Miss Beverly, if you want to call back in, you can too. We're gonna give Brother Sarnetta a call tonight. Peace and black power to you, Sarnetta. Peace and black power, brother. Real talk, y'all subscribe to Black News 102. Sarnetta TV. Subscribe to RBG Hebrew too. Subscribe to RBG Hebrew 4. Let my brother swerve. I'm taking off from the curb. Man, I know Israel pissed off. You laugh at you on the air crying shit. When last time y'all seen some shit like that, family? You only get that? I got another one where this nigga's crying and shit. For real, for real. I wonder did Israel get that house packed up, man, from the y'all that was in here earlier. When y'all talk to Israel Doctrine, do not let him leave your presence without you asking him that question. Did you get your mother's house fixed up after all of that? And is you a homosexual, my dude? Did y'all check the stats for the people missing in Arkansas? We went through all this stuff on the previous thing. I sent Candy the Instagram. I don't know what she had. She might be sleeping. But we still gonna hear you some, is it? Rough and raw. Rolling in the fast lane. Never stop until the cash came. Till the day I die. False players. Now it's time to floss my shit. Make these motherfuckers suffer. Up in the bins, burning rubber. The money is mandatory. The hose for the stress. This criminal lifestyle. Equipped with a bulletproof vest. Make sure your eyes is on the meal ticket. Get your money, motherfucker. Let's get rich and we'll kick it. All eyes on me. Till the day I die. All eyes on me. Like, share, and subscribe, family. This is part 2 to Izzy. It's on. Y'all get this book I was talking about earlier. Get it. The Art of War. Very affordable. The Art of War can be used at work. It can be used in your social setting. As is. It can be used all over. Because the Art of War, like I said in the last stream, is all about the mind. 90% thought is how to win a war. 10% effort. Miss Beverly says they asked me how I know about all this rap stuff. She got a son in the industry, family. That's what I was trying to tell Israel, stupid ass. You running around here talking about this brother mama blowing bubbles. Disrespecting elders. My nigga. What happens when you meet him? All eyes on you, huh? Yeah, Miss Beverly, if you can get Candy to call in. Let me look through and make sure she didn't call in while I was. We got a couple of calls here. Let me call the brother right quick. Let me make a call right quick. Y'all gonna enjoy this one. Yeah, man, get Izzy in here, cause I know he is just probably, this nigga probably tore off his shirt. So Annette, if you got the number to this other phone, call in. Cause I know you probably won't recognize this one, man. If I call, you probably skip over the call. I'm gonna call it anyway. Just see. And we're gonna verify the fact that Izzy got a daughter. Cause I'm gonna call the brother back again. I'm gonna call the brother back again and see if he'll verify that. There's some people. It ain't just me and this person that heard that. Sonnet ain't picking up the phone. I hope I ain't calling this old number. Brother dude got a new number. But anyway, listen. He's listening, I know for sure. So if you want to call in, bro, you can call in. The call number is 448-5443. 951-448-5443. You can call in if you like. Mr. Candy, you get first. Man, why is my connection saying bad? Am I choppy, y'all? Make sure this thing not choppy before we hit the throttle. Is everything clear? I think that's Candy right there. Let's see. Peace and Black Power. Who am I speaking with?
Oh, this is Miss B again.
Hey, Miss Beverly. What's up? How you doing? You still up? I thought you would have been. I thought you was sleeping.
Yes, me again. I'm still up.
Yeah. Did you see anything on Israel's channel yet? Because I know he's probably somewhere licking his wounds and stuff.
That fool ain't did nothing. I hope Miss V come back in here because I can't say penal gland. I can't say that for nothing.
Pioneer.
I call her Miss V as wife. I hope she come back because I told her something because I don't know. I don't want to say because his nosy ass is here, but we're gonna do something. So I know his nosy ass is here.
Tell me.
That man, Candy said give her a minute because something must have happened.
Okay.
She got something to do, so she said give her a minute.
That's no problem.
She'll be back on the phone. I ain't gonna say too much more because I'm about. It say I see his picture. Somebody said Israel Doctrine call, nigga. Oh, I got 3 nights and weekends with my minutes. I don't know who that is, but
is he somewhere hurting right now? Let's see who this is. Let me answer this one, Miss Beverly. Hold on one second. Don't go nowhere. Come on, answer. Peace and Black Power. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, Michael. It's Candy.
Hey, what's up, Candy? The lady of the hour.
Hello. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you, sister?
I'm great.
Let me see if I can merge you and Miss Beverly. She said she was just gonna sit back, but I'm just trying to merge the calls. Give me 1 second.
take your time.
Okay. This phone here is kind of crazy. Yeah, it won't let me merge these calls on this one. Miss Beverly? Are you on here? Both of y'all on here? Candy?
I didn't hear you.
This Miss Beverly, right?
Yeah, it's me, Beverly. Yeah.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Hello, Candy?
Hi.
Damn, I can't merge the calls on this other phone, on the bat phone. The bat phone is crazy. Let me tell Miss Beverly to call back when you get off, so we can just have one-on-one.
Okay.
Miss Beverly, the bat phone is crazy. I can't even merge calls. I can merge them on my other phone, but this one I can't merge. So I'm gonna let Candy swing, and then when she winds down, If you want to call in, call back in and shoot some more.
I was having too much fun on the chat anyway. I was having fun on the chat, listening to everybody talk, listening to y'all talk. It don't matter. However she want to do it, it's okay. She trying to call in now?
Yeah, she's on the line right now. I'm about to click her right in.
Oh, okay. I'll hang up, and I'm going to listen to it.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Candy?
Hi.
Okay. All right. Well, I can't merge the call, so that could be good anyway. That could be good too. Miss Beverly's conversation was on the other one, and when I put it on my main channel for everybody to see, I'm gonna try to put them together. If the files ain't that big, it's like it's a long stream earlier. But let's just introduce you to the audience, and you go ahead and give your introduction, and let me make sure that the phone audio is fine. Everybody, can y'all hear the phone fine? Because it's not on the Bluetooth right now. I'm charging it so I can get it. Everybody, put a 1 in the chat if you can hear the phone. If you was hearing the phone clearly. Put a 1 in the chat if you're hearing the phone clearly. Okay, good. Thank you, Fairly So. Thank you, Stacy. All right. Well, Miss Candy, take it away. And listen, don't hold back. Shalom, Eddie Thomas. Make it a little louder.
Well, I'm going to try to hold back, actually. I have to hold back.
Well.
That's how I'm feeling.
Yeah, hold back just shy of this nigga actually pressing charges. Because you know him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know this clown.
I wish that man would put that energy into doing videos about African
Real talk.
nation and talk about that. If he cares about children being abused, he would focus on that.
Real talk.
Every video has to do about Hassan.
Do you realize he's at like 300? I think he's rounding up 300 videos. And family in the chat, I'm not lying. Y'all can go. I was gonna count them, and I might do it anyway. Just do it again for the sake of doing it. We'll go and scroll down Israel's timeline and count how many.
Sure, some days he did like 5 videos.
Today?
No, sometimes he was doing at least 5 videos a day.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yes. This nigga is thoroughly obsessed. I mean, sick with it. Got the goddamn flu. So
he's addicted and gets off on it.
And gets off on it. And
he's never going to take your proposal to leave Hassan alone and join the fight against
and see,
the real enemy.
I was going to ask you, did you see the video from earlier with me giving him the proposal? Now, the reason I did that is to prove not only to him what he is, because, you know, when you're a narcissist, you got to look in the mirror to cure yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I did that so that he can see how viciously, maliciously he's chasing this brother all from pride. Because his pride is hurt. Israel don't give a shit about nobody's kid. He definitely don't give a fuck about Poppy when he was a motherfucking kid. He don't care about this brother that he's calling a boy, which ain't a motherfucking boy. He don't
it's a grown man.
Yeah, a grown fucking man. A grown motherfucking man.
And Izzy can't declare somebody missing.
Say it again.
The police declare people missing.
That's right. That's right. That's right. And there ain't no investor. Ain't this it's this strange family? The sister just said something very powerful. She said the police declare people missing. Not Izzy, right? And that's true.
Yes, and no one has to prove to him that they're alive.
Thank you. Nobody. And the way Miss Beverly was saying earlier, when she's talking about even with Hassan, the fact that no men willingly want to just come out and talk about that shit. You know what I'm saying? It took Hassan damn near, 15 years to get right with himself where he can come out and face motherfuckers like Israel fucked up Doctrine. Face people that may see it the wrong way, perceive him wrong, and judge him without mercy. You know?
And Beast never took like 30 years to come out.
30 years. And
Yeah.
and this fool ass
Victims
nigga.
aren't going to want to come out.
Mm-hmm.
And there's hundreds and maybe even over 1,000 victims out there. Easy.
God damn.
I hate to say.
This is a shame. And see, and I'm gonna show him how to do this. You see, because I took Israel, and I'm gonna get to let you speak. I'm gonna let you speak interrupted. I like the organic back and forth. I took a year and a half out to just destroy Israel doctrine in the Israelite and the Christian community like a year and a half or so ago. And I'm literally at the point of saying that I'm going to do that. So bam, I want to focus all my shit because this Negro here is incredibly disrespectful to our community. The motherfucker won't even come out and speak on it. He chose to go to the white lady over there in Fox or whatever the Fox News are out there. That's a shame. After all of this time, won't admit it, won't own up to it. And this is the culture that our people are breeding. This closet homo basket case bullshit. Like Israel Doctrine. A nigga with no wife, Candy. This motherfucker is, he's 40 at least. As long as I've been knowing him, sister, this nigga has not had one woman. Not one woman in his house. On the phone, talking about him dating or being in love or any of that. Not in 5 fucking years of me knowing.
Yeah, that sounds a lot. That sounds a lot about somebody.
My
has
God.
no women and has no children.
You see? Go ahead and let me let you get off and blaze this Negro and definitely bring up that show that you and him were on, and you tried to help this fucker, and he disrespected you, just like he disrespected Sister Renee and Miss Beverly, which is an elder. Every woman that comes in his contact, except for Petey, goddamn dog ass Tawana.
Yeah. Well, he's doing a lot of damage by attacking victims, and instead of using his platform to attack the real enemy, which is Bambaataa.
That's right.
And and the problem I have with him is when he says things. I don't care most of what he says about his son. We just ignore that. But when he tries to say he's not a victim, when he makes jokes about him being abused, it's disgusting. He's making jokes about a child being abused. He can feel however way he wants to feel about his son. That's crossing the line.
Right.
He has spoken about his son's children. That bothers me. And I won't even repeat the things he said about his kids, but it wasn't good. That's what upsets me when he goes there. Anything else he says, I don't even care. He can say what he wants about me. He's told me not just once to suck his dirty little dick. He's probably told me 30 times to suck it in all different ways.
And that's a shame. Do this motherfucker even know your last name, Candy?
Does he what?
Does he even know your last name or know you good personally enough to even... See, what kind of motherfucker is this, family? Go ahead, sis.
Yeah. He put my number on his live to encourage people to harass me. He's done that, and I have been getting harassment calls.
Wow.
He didn't have to go there.
He put your...
All I did was tell him to stop his slander. That's all I said.
He put your phone number on
threatening me.
You said
he put my phone number up.
What the fuck? Now, what happens? What happens when you pick the right motherfucker, Israel? Yeah, we talked about Micah X and Gavin Long and all these other brothers that you, the BIE nigga, the motherfucking FBI nigga, brother. Do you think everybody in the world is going to sit up here and let you destroy and talk about and slander their wife, their mother, their sister? God damn, Israel. Is this not the real world, or is this just the YouTube streets, like you say, my nigga? You're fucking insane. And you're literally, you got a psychosis, self-built psychosis going on. But we going to heal you, my dude. Go ahead, sis.
Yeah, and he doesn't understand the laws at all, and he doesn't understand New Yorkers He just doesn't know what he's talking about. And the district attorney's not going to open up the case on Bambaataa if Hassan goes to them and tells them that he asked them to kill some boy or some man. Exactly. Like one of Israel's points are, that Hassan needs to go to them. He didn't like that I explained to him that district attorney and the attorney general also have been contacted about Bambaataa by Bee Stinger. They're choosing not to investigate him.
Wow. So
that's his answer. And he didn't like when I told him that. He told me it wasn't true. I said, Ronald Savage, he'll tell you.
Right.
And this was back in 2016. Ronald Savage went to the attorney general and to the DA. They are not interested in opening up the case against Bambaataa, even for supposedly the book of child porn that he has.
For none of
that does not interest them either. And that's what Israel Doctrine was talking about the other day. That because of that child porn, they could.
None of that stuff is being sought after by the district attorney. Nothing.
Nothing.
God damn.
So I keep trying to get this point across to him, but that's ruining his thing, I guess. When I come and tell him that, hey, it's been done already, they're not interested. You don't believe me? Ask somebody.
Wow, man.
He's wasting his time. And talking crap, and that's why he only has like 22 followers. Or supporters, 22 supporters of his Where's That Boy At movement.
And he's been on the internet for fucking 10 years. I don't know if y'all have seen his old channel, but y'all just need to research this shit. 300 videos damn near on one brother. I'm going to count them right now. Just, you know, while Candy goes in again, I'm going to get to counting them again so I can show y'all. I don't lie. I don't lie. When I show you this nigga crying and shit, and he's abusing rape victims, but yet he's on the fucking internet crying and shit. Him and Positive K. And shout out again to you, Positive K. Fucking Israel Doctrine. Go ahead, Sister Candy.
He got personal again a few days ago talking about, I guess that's just what we do now. We just talk about mothers.
Hold on one second. Let me grab this
about
call.
His mother. I said disgusting things about his mother.
Candy, let me grab this call right quick.
His dick.
Let me grab this call. Hold on one second, Candy. Don't go nowhere. Peace and Black Power. Who am I speaking with? Peace and Black Power. Who am I speaking with? Sound like a scary ass nigga. Fuck is wrong with you? You scared? Your hand shaking? Open your mouth, clown. Fuck out of here. Stupid motherfucker call and just sit on the phone. So stilly ass out of here, nigga. Candy?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know who that idiot
was.
Somebody
in the chat is calling me a honky.
Fuck that. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Just call my attention.
Don't worry about that. They saying that because they think I hate white people.
Okay, not that it matters, but I'm not white, actually. Just so they know, I mean, if it's that important, I am not white.
Hey, let me say this before you go on. I don't hate white people. I don't hate any of the other races. This motherfucker in the chat. Bro, you're not going to come in here and throw off nothing. This is called a media crucifixion. Halfway done. We about to put the rest of the motherfucking nails and jab the spear in this nigga. Okay? So you don't call back. Don't call back. If you call back again, I'm going to trace your motherfucking number. I'm going to get your address. And I'm going to put it out here for these fucking people to see. Ask Kev Gills. Did not show his fucking phone traced back to the LAPD. Think I won't do it. I told you I got a whole notebook full of IP addresses and next to kin and all kind of shit with you hoe ass niggas that play games. It's 2018. Don't play with me because you get caught up in the web, dickhead. Go ahead, Ken. Okay, let me ask you a couple questions about him. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. When you came on the show, what did he ask you initially to get you on the show? Was it your call to go on the show, or did he call you?
The first last time I ever saw him, I heard him say something slanderous against Hassan that I wanted to correct him about. It had to do about where that boy at when he first started that. So I reached out to him privately, because I'm not about arguing over YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do that. So I didn't do that. And I reached out privately to him. And he ended up calling me then on that first show. Because I guess he wanted not to talk privately. He wanted to talk on the phone. So we did, and I explained to him my point of view and how wrong he was. And I gave my opinion. And then just kind of went bad after that.
Wow.
And he got very disrespectful.
Very disrespectful.
Yeah. He's asking the wrong person questions. He needs to reach out to Zambada and ask them what happened to that boy.
Whoever this is calling, give it 10 minutes. Is that B? Is that the brother I'm trying to get in touch with? If that's B, put a 1 in the chat and I'll get you in. But we gotta let Miss Candy run hers. We gotta let her run this ball. So I'm gonna hit you right back when we get closer to her getting to our points. Go ahead, sis.
So he ended up saying disgusting things to me. Sexual things, and I ended up saying something about his mother, because I guess that's his soft spot.
Yeah,
he talked about his mother.
Rightly so. If a motherfucker shoot you, you're absolutely within your rights to shoot him back. And that's the same shit I'm
talking about. And when he gave out my number and also showed a few friends of mine on my Facebook and highlighted them and even told his people that was watching, oh, contact these people to find out who Candy is.
Wow.
And mentioned a couple, well, 4 friends, I guess, had in common. After doing that, I texted him and let him know, like, wow, you actually went there. I don't have time really to find you and confront you, but, I can, is what I told him. He took that as a death threat, apparently, because he thinks everybody's trying to kill him.
Wow.
I wouldn't kill him. I would probably just kick him in the nuts. Like, bitch slap him.
Israel need
He's scared of that. I mean, go call the police. Just threaten you.
He need a good motherfucker.
I don't care.
He need a good goddamn pumpkin head.
Mm-hmm.
He needs somebody to really whoop his.
Because I don't have a husband and I don't have a son. I don't need that. I defend myself and I take care of myself.
Real talk. Let me see if this. Let me check and see if this is a troll. This person calling in. Oh, that's Sarnetta. Okay. 1 second, Sister Candy. Hold on 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Call in. Call right back, bro. I'd cuss you out, Sarnetta. That's fucked up, ain't it? Do you know Sarnetta, Candy?
Yeah, not personally. I know of him.
Okay, that's
I've been asking him a question for a long time that he won't answer. This is the perfect opportunity.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
He wants to answer it now.
Hold on 1 second. Sarnetta.
Peace. What's going on, Mike?
Peace and black power, my brother.
Man, I want to say, let me say, Sister Beverly, heard her for the first time. I love Sister Beverly, man.
Yeah, straight up.
I respect the elder, man. I don't give a damn what Sister Beverly will say to me. I am not going to go back and forth with my elderly sister, man.
Real?
Hell no. That's my mama, man. What I look like disrespecting that elderly woman. She can say what she wants, just like my mother. My mother can say what the hell she wants to me, man.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? What I look like going back and forth with my mother.
Real talk.
That's some crazy shit. But what I want to say, though, Mike, one thing that I noticed is that, and I want everybody listening too, do y'all notice that these dudes that pick on Poppy, that talk about me, that talk about a lot of things, they scared to death of Michael Edwards. See, Michael Edwards is the man. He's the bully. He's the bully of the all bullies. They don't bully Michael Edwards. They run from him. I be listening to when Mike called him on the phone and hang it up. Next one takes all these niggas is crazy. They talk all this crap and they bully. See, they do that to Poppy and they'll do it to me because they know we ain't got time to go back and forth with them. But see, Mike could get down dirty with you and they run from him. because they run because they know that he's coming with truth. You might know the whole history on these dudes.
I get
so they don't want to deal with Mike. They want to deal with Poppy. They want to deal with me because they know we got real work that we doing. We doing real shit. But I heard Sister Candy say she been asking me a question. What question was that?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to this crazy ass bat phone I got, man. I'm gonna have to switch. I'm gonna have to switch and go back and forth. Hold on, I'm gonna ask her, and then.
All right, yeah.
Okay, you'll be able to hear it. Just stay on the line.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Candy, you there? Sister Candy. Oh shit! Come on, Candy. Sister
Candy hung up.
God damn. Hold on, Southern.
All right.
It looked like she's still on here though. Sister Candy, you there? Sister Candy, if you in the chat, just call back if it hung up. If we trying to get your question answered. You just call back. Call right back. Call back. Call back. Because I had to go back and forth. This crazy ass bat phone it's amazing. If I was doing it on the bat phone, I could use my main phone.
Yo, she said she's on hold. I'm looking in the chat. She said she's on hold.
She said she on hold? Let me see. Hold on, man.
Yeah.
This damn phone. Oh, okay. Candy, is that you?
Hello.
Hello? Hello? Candy? Hello?
All right, Beverly said she hung up.
God.
Beverly said she hung up.
Yeah, it looked like she hung up now. Call back again, Candy. This goddamn
so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hang up, let her call in, and then ask the question or something.
Okay,
I'll hear it.
I'm going to do that because this her.
All right.
Okay. Sister Candy, call back in, sis. There you go. Good. This motherfucking phone. Hello, Sister Candy?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay. You gotta excuse me. This phone right here, man, it's literally the bat phone. I wish I was on this one that y'all looking at me. But Sarnetta wants to know, what is your question? He wants to know. He's curious about what the question is, and he's willing to answer. He's in the chat, so I'm gonna have you ask him the question, and then if you want to speak a little more, you speak, and then we can get him to answer it. But it's gonna be kind of weird because I gotta damn near hang up to go back and forth.
Okay. Okay. Well, first I wanted to
take your time and speak, Candy.
jog his memory and tell him that he had Beastinger on his show slandering me.
Oh, shit.
And then when I was put through to the show by Hassan to defend myself, I wasn't given the opportunity to defend myself, and he wouldn't let me. So I got a problem with that, but I understand he was making Beastinger like a little puppet and starting trouble between Beastinger and Hassan or whatever his intentions were then. But after that, I made a comment on somebody else's video. I forgot who that was. Wasn't even on Sundays. It wasn't even on his channel. And I said, Stinger is a pervert. When I said that, Sonetta came at me and called me a cunt. And then when I said, I will confront you when I go to New York, because I do go to New York, that is where I'm from. And he said if he sees me, he'd drag me down 125th. All because I said Stinger is a pervert. So since then, I reached out to him demanding an apology of why he would threaten a lady like me for saying something about somebody else. I didn't even say anything about him. And he's ignored me every time.
Wow.
So my question is, why would you threaten a lady like me to drag me? Because I'm calling somebody a pervert that I have every right to call a pervert. I've known Beastinger since I was 15 years old. And why would you threaten to drag me down 125th? And what will you do when I approach you and tell you, drag me? Drag me, bitch. That's what I'm going to say if I see Sonetta, if I don't get an apology.
Okay. Now.
And I am not scared of anybody. No Sonetta, no one.
Ooh. I'm gonna let him answer it. So now, and I want you to, okay, let's do it this way. You hang up.
Now he's saying, I see the guy. He's saying he don't know me. I just jogged his memory. He remembers the show. He remembers who B Singer was talking about.
Go ahead. Go ahead. He said he don't. I see him in the chat.
Yeah, he don't know me. Sonetta, do you remember the show I'm talking about? When you have B Singer acting all crazy? Talking shit about me? Slandering me? Because I told the truth about him?
What did B Stinger say?
Do you remember that?
What did B Stinger say about you?
I'm not repeating it.
Oh, is that bad?
He said lies. I said some pretty disgusting things about B Stinger, all true. He came back with slander because he knows me, loves me like a dear friend, and has nothing bad to say about me. So he made shit up just to deflect of what people were saying about him.
Okay, that's him calling in right there. So just stay on hold for 1 second. Don't go anywhere, okay? If you hang up, call right back when he gets off. Okay? You want to add anything to the question?
That's it, and I know it was him that was calling and saying that. He's saying he never said that.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
I will send him screenshots of that conversation. And on gonna state Coon Rage or something like that.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
And it was Sonetta leaving that.
There you go, right there. Sonetta.
Yeah.
Was you able to hear the sister's question?
I heard everything. I heard everything she said.
Okay. Go ahead, brother. You got the
now,
floor.
to answer her question, brother, this YouTube shit is a bad motherfucker because I never said that to that sister. I don't remember speaking to her. I always heard her on other people's shows, Candy. I never spoke to a woman by the name of Candy. Never spoke to her about that. Never did. So she definitely got me mixed up with somebody. And I would like for her to prove it. And if she can show me where I said that, because the videos are still up. If she can show me where I said that, I will respectfully give her an apology. I ain't got no problem with that. But I'm telling you, I don't recall me saying I'm going to drag a woman up and down the hunt. What the hell I look like saying that to a woman? Come on, man. I don't talk like that with a woman. Now, if it was a nigga, I'd be like, I probably would have said that to a negro, but not no woman. There, I don't recall nothing like that.
And Sister Candy, he's saying that if he did, and if he can, if you can make him remember, he will apologize, and that's all. And
let me say, Mike, the only way that a sister could get me out of that character and say something like that is that she would have to really say something very disrespectful to me. Right. Because I'm not going to just come out and say something like that because she talked about Ronald Savage. I wouldn't do that.
Right.
You know? And come on, man. So I don't know. It could have been a fucking impersonator. Remember, Umar Johnson accused me of calling his wife and saying something about his wife. That's how me and him got into a beat. But it's niggas that do this shit over and over where they clone your page, where they act like they you. I never said that to her. Like I said, if she can show me something where I did say that, then I will respectfully apologize.
Sister Candy, was it in a text? Because these motherfuckers do clone shit and all kind of shit. They probably saying all kind of shit to other people about me with the cloned accounts. Before I click back over, is it so he could address it right now? So yeah, it was something typed. So I know that's what she's saying.
Yeah, she said it was your page. She said it was my page.
And watch this. Just now, when you came in here, even with me seeing that number, I didn't recognize it. I had to click your icon on my tablet to go verify that was you. You know what I'm saying? And these motherfuckers, Candy, I'm telling you, sis, these motherfuckers are amazing. They literally clone Facebook accounts. They hack accounts. I had 2 hacking attempts and just some whole litany of shit that you wouldn't believe. So if it's a text,
I'm telling you, I don't remember. Yo, brother, I don't talk like that to a woman, man. Come on, man.
All right. So let me get Candy back in and see
All
what
right,
she
go
said.
ahead, brother.
All right, Sarnetta. Sister Candy?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you, go ahead. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So what do you say about the brother's response and what he's saying about if you could make him remember that if he did it, he'd apologize to you?
Then why did he ignore me when I sent him a message through Messenger? And so why didn't he tell me then I don't know what you're talking about? He ignored me. Why did he ignore me 50 fucking times on his chat demanding an apology? Why didn't he tell me then it never happened?
I don't know.
I will find it. It's still there because it wasn't that long ago I saw it, and it's still there.
What was it? So just tell us what it is. You don't have to censor yourself here. Because I'm sure he would want to know. I told
you what Sarnetta was saying about me on the comments.
What?
That he would drag me down 125th. All I said was that Ron Savage is a pervert. And I got called a cunt by him, and he said, I'm tired of you Negroes. If I see you, I'm going to drag you down 125th.
Wow. You know what I'm going to do, sis? I'm going to ask Sarnetta, is it okay for me to give you his phone number? And we can mediate that shit and make sure that never happens again. Either way, if it was a clone attempt or if he misunderstood you or if he overreacted, because all three I'm guilty of too. You know what I'm saying? I've been cloned, I've been hacked, I've overreacted, and I've just said crazy shit out of anger. Like I said about Izzy's mama. I said it. I'm going to say it again because it's Black Night. I said, Israel Doctrine, your mother is probably so ashamed of you that she probably not only is rolling over in her grave, I said that she was probably buried face down and the devil is ass fucking her. That's fucked up. I know y'all. And it's fucked up for me to show this bitch ass nigga crying. But women dissed, and you see how Sarnetta handled it. You see how I handle it. Hey man, what the fuck is wrong with apologizing when you wrong?
Yeah.
So Sarnetta, we gonna try to mediate that, you know. And I ain't gonna apologize for my shit I said to Israel.
That's fine, and I have thick skin. It's hard to really get to me, but I don't like threats, and I take that seriously.
I understand that.
He can call me a cunt all he wanted to. That didn't bother me. It was the threat.
Most definitely.
And I got over the way he treated me when Hassan put me through to the show to defend myself. That was wrong. How are you going to let these singer? Why don't he answer that question then? If he don't remember threatening me through a comment, I'm sure he remembers allowing these singer to slander me and not allowing me to defend myself.
I think those are all legitimate
concerns. Like I said, that doesn't even matter. I know what he was doing. He was trying to play them two against each other, and I was just getting in the way.
I think those are all legitimate concerns, and I know the brother to the extent that I'm saying both of us, me and him, have done some shit like that. But man, if y'all could just understand, and you probably do understand to a great degree, man, the more people that get to know you on this YouTube and these social media, man, I swear I've had some crazy motherfuckers, Candy, come to me and say some of the weirdest shit. And they make you pissed off, you know what I'm saying? You snap at motherfuckers and shit. I had a guy tell me when they was playing with my address, niggas about to get themselves killed and shit. They was playing with my fucking address and my family and my lady. One of these bitch niggas told me, nigga, I will chop you. No, he said he'll cut me up. No, he killed me, cut me up, and eat me. I still got the fucking screenshot. This was like 2 years ago. The nigga said that. I was so upset because my family was in the context of all that shit. Man, I was saying all kind of fuck shit to people. But, you know, we all do that. I just did it myself. I just said some fucked up shit that people probably gonna say, Mike, why would you say the devil fucking Israel Doctrine mom in the ass? Because this bitch nigga talked about my lady. And there is a cause and effect. You know what I'm saying? It goes both ways all the time. So even if we do fuck over each other and say some crazy shit, there's always another day. And if you're dealing with moral brothers, if you're dealing with moral sisters, we can all admit to our wrongs and apologize where we can. But I ain't apologizing to Izzy, so fuck him. That's how I feel about that bitch nigga right now. He don't care about children. He don't care about nothing, man. That nigga care about getting his motherfucking lips on Polite and Sonetta's balls. That's what he care about. And so I'm gonna make sure I get your number to Sonetta, or ask him, can I give you his, so that we can mediate that, man. Yeah, because I like you, sister. I like you, and I like the way you are. Even right now, you being respectful. I really like that. Man. I respect that, man, for real. So go on. Let's talk about a couple more Izzy things, because I got a video I want to show the people. And goddamn, I know y'all gonna want to see this shit, Candy. Have you ever seen a nigga like this? You're a woman. Let me ask you. And it's a good opportunity. I don't know why did I ask Miss Beverly. I'm tripping. I should have asked her too, so we can have it on record. If there was a man and you had, so-called been with him and you didn't know this guy was like this, but then you find out that this motherfucker here is obsessed with another man to the point, Izzy, would you stay with him, Candy? What would you say? What would you, as a woman, what would your approach be to that?
Well, I think he's gay. He's obsessed with another man.
I need a motherfucking bell. Fucking hit.
I'd be embarrassed.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm talking out loud.
I don't know if he wants to be Hassan or he wants to, kill Hassan or do something, or what he wants to do, but he's obsessed.
Yes, he's obsessed.
I think he's in love with him. I don't know what it is, but it's pretty sick.
The writings of Sigmund Freud. You ever heard of Sigmund Freud, sis?
Yes.
Sigmund Freud talks about sexual inversion and sexual deviance. He talks about a lot of different, miscreant sexual behaviors. And I'm telling you, he talks about one called inverts, not introvert, but an invert, a person that not only hides the idea and the bad malady that they're thinking about, their skewed sexuality. Not only do they hide that and tuck that away, but they tuck away their actual sexuality. And many of them become homosexual or bisexual because of them hiding that true identity of the freak, the heterosexual freak. Yeah. So Sigmund Freud is saying the heterosexual freak is too freaky. They throw him in the back and become this shell of a person, inverted totally. Everything that should be on the outside, being worked on, is in the inside, becoming a total psychosis. It's called Basic Writings of Sigmund Freud. They talk about the Oedipus complex, even the small man syndrome and the little dick syndrome. Sigmund Freud talks about all of that. And I think a lot of these things is what the fuck is wrong with not just wretched ass fucked up Izzy, but a lot of these motherfuckers in the community. They need to literally be evaluated, not by a white doctor, but somebody that understands their psychosis. Somebody that won't accept, somebody that won't accept that behavior. Yes, because black men, that's unacceptable. 300 motherfucking videos. I did.
But what is he gonna do when if he finds out this boy is alive and well? What would he do then?
Say it again, sis.
What would he do if the boy comes out? Or I'm sorry, the man. He has me saying the boy. If this grown ass man comes out,
I asked him.
What is he gonna do then?
I asked him that same thing, and I asked him in the context of, nigga, have sense before the dude actually show up on somebody's media. Think, motherfucker. I told him, I said, how in the fuck is it that his brother or somebody kin to him would come out on social media and speak and not speak about him being dead if he was dead? That don't happen. That shit don't happen. And for that simple synchronism, this fucking fool He saw it. He understands it. Israel ain't crazy. He's just high-level functioning retard. He understood what the fuck I said, but he's that desperate. He don't have a job. He don't have a woman. All he got is clickbait and a fucking mouth. That's it. That's it. The brother's real sick, and I'm telling you. Here, look. I want you to see this shit. Hold on, y'all. God damn. And let me answer this brother here, right here in the chat. Where is it at? And then I'm going to let you get right back to you, Candy, because I got to still find this video. This guy says, Israel Doctrine. He just snatched the thumbnail, Candy. The thumbnail with Israel Doctrine looking to the side like he a fucking walrus. He looks like a walrus. He has the
body, not even just the face. He got the body of a walrus.
Yes, this nigga look like the walrus Tariq Nasheed said Umar was. Did y'all see that? Boy, Tariq Nasheed is a very talented brother. But this nigga looking like a walrus. Nigga looking like a motherfucking walrus. Damn, I'm looking for both of these two videos at the same time. I lost track of what I... Oh, this dummy here. Israel Doctrine. Michael, don't be reading them cracker books. You hear that shit, Candy? That's the comment the brother just put in there. Now, I don't know if you black or white, and I don't want to disrespect you, and I don't want to run you off. Dude in the chat, Israel Doctrine. That's cool. You know, you have your thoughts about what black men should be reading. But come on, bro. How in the fuck are you going to ever educate yourself outside of your community if you ain't reading everything? I just suggested a book earlier, The Art of War. For all intents and purposes, people would say this is a white man's book. But they teach this shit in West Point Military Academy. This is a part of the curriculum. The Art of War. It's that serious. I am a bibliophile. I'm an educated person. I'm educated two ways. And one of them is self-educated. I sit here and just gorge on information and books and reading. But this guy here, I hate when people say that shit. Don't leave Sigmund Freud. Why not? An old person told me one arguing. Let me see what my connection. It said if you hear two white folks arguing, listen. That's what the old dude said. And that's important. Not that the conversation is high level conversation between white folk, but you need to know what they're thinking. How in the fuck are you going to be competent and you're oblivious to your enemy if that is your enemy? Because let me remind you, I've been saying this and niggas get mad as a motherfucker. And I'm going to let you hit it, Miss Candy. In the civil rights movement, I would say in upward of 90% of all of our factions and organizations, there were white people, white young college kids working in. Maybe they were not the face of it. They were in the background, but they were there. If you study the US movement, if you study SNCC, you'll see all of these people, this different tapestry of ages and races that are literally, you know, that was really putting their life on the line for black people and went further. Some of them motherfuckers are, I ain't even say it, but I'm not prejudiced like that. I am a nationalist. I teach Pan-Africanism and black nationalism. That means I don't give a fuck about the white people. I want them to be proud of themselves. But I also want my people to know their history and know their self-worth. You understand? So I don't have to be a prejudiced motherfucker. I could just speak the truth. When I say white people are in negative birth rate, that's a fact. White people take that as something negative. But it's a fact. And that's not racist. I would rather white people be proud and stay popping each other than come out here and grab a black woman and go off with. So I'm not prejudiced. So don't ever think that. Don't do it in the chat. Don't do that to me again.
Yeah.
Don't do that. If I call a white man,
I listen to a lot of conservative Republican talk radio. I mean, just to know what they're talking about. people make fun of me about that when I'm driving. I listen to Sean Hannity. I listen to those people.
Yeah.
I want to know what they're talking about.
Sean Hannity is
if I
fucking
talk bad about them,
intelligent.
I want to know what I'm talking about too.
You know what happened to Sean
Nothing
Hannity?
wrong with learning.
They blacklisted him because he came out on the internet and talked about something specific about black people and that Bible. That's one of the things that got Sean Hannity kind of fucked up in his career. But I listen to Sean Hannity too. These motherfuckers are crazy, Candy.
Yeah, I have no respect for them. Last year I challenged Sean Hannity in his show many, many times to talk about the Child Victims Act. And you know they refused to?
Wow.
Refused to.
The Child Victims Act.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
That's the act that's trying to be passed in New York right now to eliminate the statute of limitations for victims that are over age 23, so they can be able to press charges, criminal and civil.
Wow. And that's a bill that's on the table.
This is going on in New York, Sean Hannity's home, and he talks about everything but child rape for some reason on his show. Unless it's about an immigrant coming in this country and raping somebody, he will talk about that all month.
Wow.
But he won't talk about these predators and politics that has to do with the changing of the laws in New York.
Damn.
So I'm disgusted by him. Every time I call his show, they would promise me that next time I could speak about it. And they wanted me to talk about Black Lives Matter for some reason instead. And I'm
That's
like,
what they always
want.
Yeah, they always want black people to talk about Black Lives Matter like we built that shit.
This really was pushing that on me, and I'm like, no, I want to talk about the Child Victims Act. You care about children getting raped? And apparently they don't enough.
Man. Candy, I wanna know more about that. You got any references you can send us to so we can check that shit out online?
To learn more about Child Victims Act? Yeah, if you check out a man by the name of Gary Greenberg.
Gary Greenberg.
Look him up. Yes. He's one of the lobbyists leading the fight for the Child Victims Act. Okay. And he's been doing this for many years.
Wow. I'm typing him in now so I can just save it for later on.
Gary Greenberg is probably the best one to get any information.
Cool.
And any questions you have, just reach out to him. He's always willing to answer questions.
Cool.
Yeah.
Man, that's good. I like that shit. That's
the Child Victims Act has been on the table now for like over 10 years. And every year, they don't put it to vote.
Wow. Okay.
And something like that can actually lock up people like Bambaataa and a whole bunch of other perverts walking around free.
Real shit, because this is crazy.
Yeah, because if they eliminate the statute of limitation, or at least extend the age, what they'll also do, hopefully, is have a 1-year look back where victims of any age could bring charges on their abuser.
Right.
So that's when I think more victims of Bambaataa will come out, because then there'll be a reason to. Now they could press charges. They could sue him.
Look at this motherfucker in the chat, Candy. We here talking about some real shit. You see, this is the kind of shit, because I don't block these motherfucking trolls in my shit. I pour lava on their back. You dig? By letting them show themselves. Now we're here talking about legislation being dealt with to help children. Real shit. Real people. But this bitch motherfucker here is in the chat talking about Michael loves crackers. Breaking news. Man, listen here.
I'm reading it.
Let me take another teaching moment, just a few seconds, Miss Cannon, and let you hit it again. Our people, and this motherfucker here probably is black. I don't think this is a white man impersonating a black person. This is probably a Negro. When you look up the organization called the UNIA, which was birthed out of Marcus Garvey's work, and Noble Drew Ali and several others. It's not like, they was the only ones building the UNIA. In the UNIA, I've said this to several brothers, motherfuckers don't like to go study. But in the UNIA, there were Moorish Americans. There were, what do you call them, from Morocco and those areas that are not actually black people. What do you call them people? I can't even think of the actual name of them. But there were literally white people, mulatto people, all types of people in the UNIA. I'll give you an example so you can understand. Marcus Garvey was definitely a Catholic, a Christian. But the Moorish paradigm is Islam. Oh my God, if you're dealing with real Pan-Africanism, you have to deal with all of these entities. Moorish, Israelite, Christian, Catholic. See how the fucked up crazy shit, it gets real wide. Because our black story is real wide. I mean, Bishop Desmond Tutu was a Catholic, just like Marcus Garvey. Black, right? And so these motherfuckers here that want me to say I hate every white person, they're foolish. And they're just here to take away time from us talking about the important things. But again, the teaching moment, look up the UNIA. You will definitely see some of everybody's race and nationality participating in the UNIA and even on the rosters. You can even find the rosters with Noble Drew Ali and around that time when he was still alive. You'll find all of these different names of people. Even Arabs. Even Arabs. So you can get the fuck out of here. Israel Doctrine, whatever the fuck you are. Look at this dick. Look at the nigga. Look at him. Let's look at him, fam. Look at him, y'all. This is actually Izzy. I checked his page. There's nothing on it. Dude here said, Beverly, everything you say now is questionable. Israel Doctrine. Brother, after you attack victim.
Beverly said something
Go ahead.
in the chat. She said Governor Cuomo put it in his budget, but the legislator won't pass it.
Say it
That's
again.
true, Beverly, but
Say it again, sis.
Miss Beverly Governor Cuomo put it in his budget, but the legislator won't pass it, talking about the Child Victims Act. Governor Cuomo has been against this always, every year, the Child Victims Act. That's just a ploy.
And
So
they
he
have
can
money
then point
budgeted for
fingers
that
and blame
already?
the Republicans.
And there's money budgeted
Sorry?
for it already.
He put it in the budget, but that doesn't have to stand, I guess. But that was a good sign that it might get voted on this year.
Wow.
Just because he put it on the budget. Because in the past, he's never included it in the budget. So once that happened, everybody's like, yay, Cuomo's behind us, yeah. But no. Of course, certain senators, Republicans, were against it. I don't know how that stops it from them going to vote. I don't understand how that works. It's very complicated. I don't really get it. But Governor Cuomo does not support the Child Victims Act. Every time it comes up, last year he said he was going to push for it. Time came, nothing happened. It did not get voted on.
Wow.
10 years it's been doing this.
Dang.
It's been going on. And that's because the Catholic Church is lobbying against the Child Victims Act.
Dang.
They pay millions of dollars to lobbyist firms to fight this.
10 years and this shit is still
And when you
in
get a
limbo.
chance, look into a man named Cardinal Timothy Dolan. He's
Dolan?
the dirtiest one there in the Catholic Church that's stopping this from happening.
Timothy Dolan?
Yes, Cardinal Timothy Dolan is his name.
Dylan or Dolan?
Dolan.
Okay. I'm typing this stuff in now.
The Catholic Church is scared about the 1-year look-back window. That's what their concern is. They don't want, if it goes through, they just want it to be extending the age.
Here's the Archbishop of New
But they
York.
don't want the 1-year look-back because, you know, all the people that are going to come out doing the Catholic Church, they're probably going to go broke.
He's the Archbishop
So
of
with
New
Timothy
York.
Dolan, I'm sorry.
He's the Archbishop
What?
of New York. This is why he's blocking shit
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what he does? He has a program set up that he's paying off victims. He gives them, I think it's $30,000 to
Dang.
shut up. Once they pay that, if this law changes, they can't come out and do anything. So he'd rather pay a whole lot of victims, because there's a lot of them, $30,000 each to shut up
And
than
that's
allowing this.
common practice
Allowing the
to
Child
pay
Victim
out in
Act to
civil
pass.
cases. Common practice for
What?
the Catholic Church. Common practice for the Catholic Church paying out civil cases.
Yeah. And what his fear is not just them going broke, it's that they're going to have to hand over a lot of paperwork. They're going to find out who in the Catholic Church was covering up what? And that's what he's in fear of as well, not just the lawsuit.
Yeah, Beverly said the Catholic Church will be broke.
Yeah.
Man, this is crazy.
Well, they should be.
Well, this is what the scriptures talks about. When it talks about all of these principalities and powers and wicked motherfuckers in high places, I'm looking at this fat bastard right here. Man, he look wicked. I'm telling you, he don't even look like that.
Timothy Dolan has also paid off priests, not just victims. He's paid off priests that gets accused of this to quietly leave.
Say that shit again, Candy.
He has paid off priests that are accused of doing this in the past to quietly leave the priesthood.
Come on, I've heard of that.
That's what he does. He handles that. He's the damage control.
Oh my God, man. And they're actually paying the motherfuckers to leave?
Yeah.
And Israel Doctrine.
That's what he's done. He does that, and he pays off victims, and him and Como, like Governor Como, are in bed together, basically. Governor Como supports this man's program of paying off these victims.
And all of this shit, this injustice and shit is going on around this situation with Bambaataa, and this fool-ass nigga choose to attack the victims instead of Timothy Dolan.
Yep.
What a fuck nigga.
He's the man that's stopping this. If this thing passed, I am confident something's going to happen. Victims are going to come out against him.
Man, look at this motherfucker here.
Because right now,
get your stupid ass out of here,
they have
man.
no reason to come out. They can't do anything about it. They get ridiculed by people like Israel Doctrine. That's what's going to happen to these victims if they step out exposing Bambaataa and talking about it.
Yeah, that's
But if they can come out and sue or press charges, then it's worth it. Maybe Bambaataa can be locked up. And I know it's going to be very hard to prove. It's going to be almost impossible for anybody to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that they were molested by this man.
Right.
But I think they have a good shot at civil court, where it doesn't have to be beyond a reasonable doubt.
Right.
Making this man broke and suing him, he has no money. He's not able to travel around the world.
That's right.
Raising children, as he does show. He's not able to hire people to keep him safe if he's broke. So that's the way to attack him.
That's
right. So I think people need to get behind this Child Victim Act and actually go out there and vote and find out which senators are going to support it, because the senators are the one at the end going to vote with it, if Governor Como ever lets it get that far.
Damn. How long has this governor been in office?
I think this is his second term. I think it's up for a re-election this year or something.
Republican.
But yeah, there's elections coming up, I think, this year. But it's been 2 terms.
He's Republican?
At least, I could be wrong.
He's a Republican?
What?
Is he a Republican or Democrat?
Como?
Yeah.
Democrat.
What?
Yeah, he's a Democrat. Yep.
Man, y'all need to go do a motherfucker.
Nobody wants this Child Victim Act, Democrats or Republicans, but the Democrats want to point the fingers and blame the Republicans for stopping it.
Man, this is crazy. And not for nothing, like, it's
out
not...
of all these states, I think there's only like 1 or 2 states worse than New York when it comes to this. It's so behind.
Right. I think Georgia has even changed their I think Georgia has even changed their age of consent. I don't know if they raised it up more than 1 year, but I know the last time when I checked, when Eddie Long was raping boys and grooming them and all of this shit, it was 14 years old. That's a motherfucking shame. Let me check it right now. Let me Google that.
In Pennsylvania, they wanted changing their statute of limitation after the whole Sandusky scandal, sex abuse.
Age of consent.
Because that brought so much attention, and they changed their laws.
16.
Look at that.
According to Legal Match,
can you hear it?
In Georgia, the age of consent to engage in sex is 16.
Do you hear that?
Yeah.
In Georgia today, the legal age to engage in sex is 16. And I don't know what the fuck y'all doing in Georgia, but y'all need to be a motherfucking shame that there are black people heavily populated in a state and motherfuckers got laws like this. Why do we have laws like this? Because there's a fucking problem in our communities, family. In the communities, not just the black, but in the white communities. Because most of these lawmakers and legislators Shit, most of them are white, even in Georgia. 16 years old. There's a 16-year-old girl in the house here. And I would shove my shotgun down one of these hoe-ass niggas' mouth if I was to catch them having sex. 16. You men in the audience. These are the kind of motherfucking real issues that are out here that Israel Doctrine could be speaking to or even simply researching. But what's he doing?
Yeah. He's clueless. I brought all this to his attention and asked him to talk about it. I told him about the Child Victim Act and everything going on. He didn't seem too interested.
That nigga there is, I swear, man. Yo, I want y'all to see this video. Let me cue this video up. If you got another point, hit it right quick, Candy, while I'm queuing this video up.
No. Oh, I would like to at another time get you some phone numbers that you can call and leave messages or speak to somebody and ask them to pass them to support the Child Victim Act in New York. Like, we're trying to make as many calls as we can because they do count those things.
If you can,
and at least to make the governor look bad and shows all these concerned citizens wanting him to support the Child Victim Act. So Governor Cuomo, somebody to call, I can get you that number, and also for Senator John Flanagan. He's even dirtier than Cuomo. He's the worst. That man's disgusting. And Carl Heasley, I can't remember what exactly his title is. He's Assemblyman something. But all those are the three men that can actually get this done.
Man, because I got some people out here that connected with these churches, and they move all over the country, and I'm pretty sure that I could put them numbers in somebody's hand that can join the fight. So if you can, give me some of those numbers, then I'll definitely do what I do with them. For real, for real.
And I just think we could always, like, speak about Timothy Dolan and bring more attention to him.
And I work with kids every month. It's once a month. I teach children music at a church. And I used to give lessons to kids, but I stopped doing that because it's today's environment, man. Shit, But anyway, wait a minute. My daughter is 17 and I'll kill. Okay. Eddie, where do you live at, brother? What state do you live?
Excuse me?
No, I'm talking to one of the brothers in the chat. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Eddie Thomas, what state do you live in, bro? While you typing that in, I'm about to hit this video. I want y'all to enjoy this shit, family.
Okay.
Let me see. Damn, did I go past it? Give me 1 second, family, pull this thing up. Cause I want y'all to see Israel cry some more, man. I'm gonna watch that crying video with him crying, him and Positive K crying. All in Positive K intimacy. Ain't that what you say, Izzy? Poppy letting everybody in his intimacy, huh, bitch? Give me 1 second, Candy.
That shows how obsessed he is. He must have said that 100 times.
Huh?
That shows how obsessed he is. He keeps talking about Hassan saying intimacy.
Straight up obsessed. Here go another brother he was obsessed about. Watch this shit.
The debate. Ishmael, can we call that a debate? Who's the moderator? What was he moderating? Smack from URL? Moderating an intellectual discourse? Is Smack even capable, or do he have any type of intellect? Do he have any type
Watch
of
this stupid motherfucker, family.
comedic
And this is a grown man. Nah. A grown ass motherfucking man. Watch this shit.
Did he know anything about the Torah? Did he have any capability of dealing with ancient Egypt?
And he finna show you how bad his brain is fried and shit. Watch this.
That's number one. Shout out this. Let me see if I can do it.
What a silly bitch.
Did he know anything
Look at him.
have any capability of
Watch his mouth when he try to say it. It won't come out. Then he push it out. Watch this.
Egypt and any type of rebuttal that could have been made towards that. That's number one. Shout out to. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can do it. Shout out. Let me see if I can do it. Let me see if I can do it. Let me see if I can do it. Shout out to man. Let me see if I can do it.
A motherfucking fool, family. This nigga sitting up.
At least he's good for a laugh.
That's it.
Yeah.
This nigga got me coughing over here.
I know. He's good for a laugh.
Hold up, I got another one where he was trying to say, I think he trying to read. And y'all know Israel Doctrine is functionally illiterate. You knew that, Camp? Did you know
God,
that?
it kills me. It kills me when he reads stuff.
Oh man! Not only did he mess up when he was on Sarnetta show. Sarnetta was asking this nigga to read the scripture, the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Do you not know this motherfucker wouldn't read the scripture? Cause he was so scared. He literally he gets on the Bible teaching the Bible on his channel and has the computer read it for him. And I told him,
yeah, he does that. He reads at a third grade level.
Yes. I mean, probably worse. And then the tongue problem. I actually pronounced a Hebrew curse on him a few years ago, and that shit must have really hit the spirit world with grip pliers and fucking tape and shit, because it's stuck on his ass. I told him literally, people can vouch for this. I told him, just like I told Lex, if you don't stop being evil, God gonna stop you. Lex said, tell your God to stop me, and he went to prison. I told Israel, I said, if you keep on, God's gonna make your fucking tongue stick to the roof of your mouth. And this motherfucker here for 3 years, his brain has just been frying and shit, and his ability to think, reason, and speak down every year. God did that. Candy, I'm gonna let you get one more scratch in on this motherfucker's back, and and tell us about your social media stuff. Tell us where we can find you, and everything. Just give it to us.
Or you can find me?
Yes, ma'am.
No, I don't like to be found.
No, me neither.
Yeah. I actually try to keep a low profile.
I hear you. My mama's like that.
I try.
My mama like that. I told my mama, I said, Mama, I'm going to put a picture of me and you on the internet. She said, don't you put my picture on that internet. I said, Mama, come on. She got mad. And so she must have knew that these bitch-ass niggas like Israel is out here. Or make you kill they motherfucking ass.
Yeah. My picture is a picture of my feet. So Israel Doctrine likes to go on. He can go on a half an hour talking about and roasting my feet for some reason. He's obsessed with that.
He'll be in there jacking off.
Because I don't put anything out there.
He'll be
people on social media aren't my true friends and family. The few people that are know me, know my real name, see my picture. And I don't have a problem with it. I just kind of keep a low profile besides that.
Okay. So now, would you like to come back on the show and speak on something other than this trashy ass nigga? Because I got like 17 more videos, family. I don't want to make this shit.
Yeah, I'd love to. There's a lot of things I could probably talk about with you, sure.
I want you and Miss Beverly to come and do your own shows, separate shows, and talk about what y'all talk about.
Yeah.
Yes, for real. And now let me give Israel a message, and then I'm going to let you close out, Miss Candy.
Mm-hmm.
Israel Doctrine. Brother, I know I said some fucked up shit tonight. Talked about your mammy. Talked about your dirty ass motherfucking house. Talked about the dog shit in there and LeRon that came in your house and seen holes in the floor. Talked about you being a child molester. Talked about you fucking with them FBI. Talked about you making over damn near 300 videos about Poppy. Talked about and showed your goddamn house when God sent that woman to run off the highway and plow her car into your motherfucking house. Showed the people you on this bitch crying. Tears. Real tears, family. Real motherfucking tears. And I got way more than that, Israel. This is nothing. Bro, what I'm going to do, and I'm going to give it to you. When you put your documentary out, like you've been talking shit about Poppy, I got a documentary about you. And I hope you don't think I'm joking. Dude, terabytes. So, know it's coming down the pipe. I want to encourage you, Israel Doctrine, to stop the bullshit you're on, dude. Your name is Israel, and you don't teach the Bible. Your name is Israel, and nobody respect you in Israel. Nobody. What you gonna do, bro? You gonna keep on losing yourself? Or you gonna actually do something that matters? Dealing with Bambaataa matters. Ball is in your court, dog. But the dogs is off the fucking chain. I'm gonna drive you fucking batty. But I'm gonna show you how to bring Bambaataa from under the covers. And I'm going to talk to Star tonight. I'm going to email him. Like you doing. Calling him, telling him, Star is an assassin out here. I'm going to call him. Might be on Star motherfucking show next week. We'll see. So, Sister Candy, I'm going to let you close out.
Okay. Izzy, I want to say that you're real funny. Thanks for all the laughs.
Yes.
You smell. You're ugly, you're shaped funny, you lay down with those dogs, you have ticks and fleas, wash up, and I'm concerned for your dogs. I think you're into bestiality. That's against the law, I think, in Arkansas. I'm glad the police got their eyes out on you now. They're watching you, hopefully, since they had to visit you because of you admitting to everybody that you watched child porn, and yes, you did watch it.
And
you
stores
described it like you watched it.
And stores.
So nobody, I don't think, had to lie to authorities to get them at your house. I'm sure the authorities just watched the video and heard what came out of their mouth. Leave the child porn alone is my advice to you. Leave the dogs alone, please. And maybe ask Tawana Allen out for a date. And this all could be solved if Izzy and Tawana Allen just get together.
Whoever that is from Georgia, hold on. Let the sister finish. And then I'll get you. Hold on. Go ahead, Candy.
As long as they don't have children, everything will be fine. If they just get together and have sex.
I told Israel, since he liked kids so much and child porn, him and Petey, Tawana, they could get together and all get together. You know what I'm saying? Have your own motherfucking
Since he likes dogs so much.
Yes. Yeah. Have your own human dog sapien mix that you can abuse. Your own motherfucking shit. You won't have to be looking at other people's kids, bitch.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's all I have to say.
Candy, I appreciate you and I appreciate your spirit. And I like the way you come. And even when you want to bring your question to Sarnetta, I'm sure he's going to appreciate you being stern and still respectful, sis.
Yeah.
So you got a place over here any day. Whenever you're ready, let me know. Bring you right back.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, thank you for that, Michael. Been a pleasure.
Been my pleasure.
Have a good night.
Good night, sister.
All right. Bye-bye.
Let's answer this call. Who is this? Hello? Peace and Black Power.
Hello, this is Beverly again. I just picked up you.
This is Miss Beverly? Go ahead.
You still talking? Candy still talking?
No, Candy just got off. She just said her last closing statement.
Okay. So what I was going to say is, what documentary?
Nah. He better not do it, Miss Beverly. Miss Beverly, this nigga better not. I wish they would. I wish he would make a fucking documentary. Not only is that lady gonna bust his ass, well, I'm gonna release.
Oh yeah, you ain't got to do nothing to him, because she gave him a notice that if he mess with that documentary whenever it come out that is copyright infringement, believe me, he don't know what he getting himself into messing with that documentary, because he said if she has not addressed what happened to that boy, that dumb bullshit about that boy, that he is going to interject it in there. And if he use anything that woman said, he don't know, because you know I told you about my son. I don't like to say too much. I don't tell too many people about it. But there's a copyright thing going on with some of their music, and that is no joke. Because that last video I did, we were talking, I was playing Trap Queen in the back, and I'll be damned if they didn't flag it for somebody flagged it for copyright infringement. Yeah. But they told me I didn't have to take it off, but if there was any AdSense on it, that I would pay for it. That Fetty Wap and them would be paid for the music. But I'm like, okay, either way you go, I'm gonna win. I'm still gonna get money, so it don't matter to me. But they didn't get what I meant. They slow. They ain't picked it up yet.
I remember my first channel I had snatched a video from, I think it was Star Chamber or somebody. And that's how my first channel went down. Troy Terrain with his bitch ass. Star. The same one Israel crying to now. Pussy ass. Star gets mad because I exposed Grandmaster Flash. And let me tell y'all, if you didn't know, Miss Beverly, I want you to research this. Grandmaster Flash, I don't want to say is, because I don't want to fuck over him like that. But I said he was, at least was, at one time, for a long time, a fucking child pedophile, a child abuser. This woman he wrote about in the book My Life, My Beats. He talked about Sweet Pea, how he was 19 and she was 15. He was 20 and she was 16, and go on and on and on and on and on until she's legal. All of that time, man, that nigga was abusing that child, and that girl was a daughter to a single mother.
Most of these guys don't think that there's anything wrong with it, but I always taught my son that you don't mess with nobody that's younger than you. If they ain't your age, you don't mess with them, and not no girl. Because you will definitely get yourself in a world of trouble. And when he turned 18, I said, when anybody you mess with, you better make sure they of your age. And by that I mean they better be 18 or older. You know, so they don't know all of that. And I want to tell you, whoever that was, I told you that was Israel Doctrine, because when I called him out and said there ain't nobody but Israel Doctrine trolling. He ain't trolled nothing else. He took his ass on and went on. And every time it said he's in the state of North Carolina, because that's what he said when you asked him what state he was in. So he said the same thing.
Okay, I didn't even see it.
The next time, I called to say this, the next time I talk with you about something, we ain't gonna talk about that damn fool unless he bring his ass on there like he did tonight trying to get shit started.
Beverly,
we're gonna talk about, I think it's criminal justice reform. Because I got a lot of stuff I researched on that.
You said criminal justice reform?
Yeah, I'm especially, because I had a whole thing in my iPad on it about criminal justice reform. Like, that boy, what's that boy's name? That rapper, Jules Santana.
Yeah.
He got caught. They say he got caught in Newark Airport with some guns and some Oxycontin.
Yeah, I heard about that. Stupid motherfucker had it in the bag.
But see, first of all, he should have never ran, because New Jersey doesn't do bail. You can have a gun, as long as you don't do no violent crime.
No bail?
They tell you to come to court, and you gonna walk. But now it also depends on how many gun charges he had. Now, if he had gun charges with 1, 2, I think The most is 3. If you get 3, they put you. The feds put you on what they call a lock. Cause, well, I can't say, but I do know. I do know they doing that to somebody. They put them on a lock, and when they put them on a lock, they trying to give them 20, 35. They doing double-digit numbers.
Yeah.
The feds is doing. You ain't doing no 5 or 10 years. You doing like 20, 30 years. And if you do it too many times, if you got too many times with the guns, they trying to give you life in prison.
Do they have
New Jersey, Newark, Jersey, and Patterson, New Jersey is under the federal watch because I'm from Patterson. My hometown is Patterson, New Jersey, and we got a federal building down there. In Jersey, we got a DEA down there. So it's a lot of guns and drugs in there. And what they doing now, because they got these no snitch rules, they got the no snitch where these kids won't snitch. If I'm with you and you commit a murder, my charge is murder. If they say first-degree murder, if it's a death penalty case, which New Jersey don't have the death penalty either. So if you get convicted for murder, depending on what they say it is, you get life, you get 35, 40 years. Because I know a kid for murder got 51 years at 19.
At 19?
At 19, he got 51 years.
Yeah.
I know him well. Know him very well. One of my son's friends got 51 years. His mama told me it wasn't a life sentence. He didn't get life. My son asked me, was he going to come home? I said, he may come home, but he'll never be the same.
Right.
He'll never be the same. At 19, you get locked up at 19.
Do they have is there a lot of private-owned prisons out there in Jersey? Or is it most likely federal prisons?
I really don't know. I really don't know if they're private. I know if you saw the movie The Hurricane, that prison that they did, it was called Trenton State at the time when he went. But I think, I don't know the name they call it now, but that was Trenton State Prison. That prison where you outside of it in The Hurricane, that's the actual prison. Wow. Where this person is at, where this young man is at. And they send you down where it is. They are giving out double-digit numbers now. And it ain't no 10 years. It's starting at 20, from 20 on up.
That sounds worse than Ronald. That sounds worse than Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan started all this bullshit.
That's a young kid's life. At 19, you get 35 years in prison. You done.
Man.
You done. So my thing is prison reform. I love that because I went to school for a lot of stuff, but I got pregnant. I had to leave school, but that was the end of the day. That got me put out, but I got over it. But yeah, but that's my thing. So they are doing. So if Jules Santana had the rent, he wouldn't have got. But then the OxyContin came into it, so I don't know. I heard that the state of New Jersey dropped all the charges against him, but the feds pick it up. I said they probably
they do that as a common.
More than one. If this is not his first benefits, and depending on how many he got, he's going for a while. He ain't coming home.
That's a common practice. They ain't gonna just let you ride out like that on no slap on the wrist.
No. So that's the thing. So my
I want you to
hometown
come back. When is the earliest that you can come back and talk about this?
Whenever you can set up a time.
How about
tomorrow won't be good because I'm gonna be tired. Because I guess I'm gonna be tired. I don't know because I got somebody. I'm changing companies because I was about to go up to Comcast and find somebody and kill them because they wanted $200 a month from me for cable for basic cable, and I ain't got no paid channels on it because I don't do paid.
I'm about to tell you a jewel right now.
I found a cheaper company.
They got a box called.
Coming tomorrow, so
they got a box called the Leo box. Have you ever heard of that?
I don't know if the internet gonna be right, tomorrow, so I can't do it tomorrow. But any day after tomorrow. And see, I'll be going home. I was supposed to be going home in June, but I think I'm not gonna make it until July. And when I go home, I'm gonna take some pictures and I'm gonna post them up.
Yeah, I
on my
love to see those.
Instagram stuff. You can see where I grew up at, and the house I grew up in. And it's nothing like how it was I grew up there, because actually it makes it most people who grew up there, it makes you cry.
Wow.
But I still like it. I still love it though. I miss it. It's rough because already the snow melted off the ground. The last of the snow. Whenever you got the time, any day next week, but I'll let you know through Instagram, through the chat when my internet is right. Because that's another thing about down here. I don't know. I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna let you go. There's nowhere in the world I'm gonna work. No, now I have worked 16-hour days. I ain't gonna tell you I have it.
Right.
But believe me, I work for the state and I was paid. And every other week, we got paid every 2 weeks. We didn't get paid our regular pay. We got paid our overtime pay. And I had some checks, overtime checks for $1,000 or more.
Shit,
I got paid because I ain't working if I don't get paid. I need to work right now.
You was making more than Israel. You was making more than Israel Doctrine make in a decade. One check.
Sorry, ass need a job. But you know what? Or joking aside about it, what I figured out about Israel, he can't get no job. He's illiterate, and that's sad because he's a young man. He's a young man. He's not like my father, your grandfather, and them. He's not like the old black people.
Mm-hmm.
He should be more educated. He looked 90. He looked older than my daddy did when he died, and my father was 90.
And watch this, Miss Beverly.
My father could go to school. There is no reason for Israel Doctrine to be illiterate. And the man is illiterate.
I actually offered to tutor him in English and in Hebrew, and he turned me down on Blog Talk Radio in front of thousands of people. And I mean, literally, even behind him on his videos, when you go back on this thing after this show off, I want you to look at the last video with the brown paneling behind him. There's a picture back there that says Jehovah. It breaks up the transliteration of the English utterance of God's name. This nigga here done told me and several thousand Israelites that he don't give a shit about finding out what God's name is or using it or studying the Hebrew and any of that. And even just studying the Bible. But he's got this shit behind his head and he don't honor Hebrew. I said, this boy here is a goddamn flake if I ever seen one.
He don't honor it.
Huh?
He don't. He's embarrassed. He's embarrassed for people to know that he can't. He's illiterate.
When I come back on it, I'm gonna show the show. Him on side of the show. Ooh, me, him, and Tazariak, Captain Tazariak, and Sonetta and King Simon, boy, we ragdolled this motherfucker one day, Miss Beverly. Excuse my language, but we ragdolled his ass about him being so foolish and ignorant and unlearned. He's that way on purpose.
That's a bad combination. He's illiterate and he's embarrassed and he don't want nobody to know it. He literally thinks he knows everything. He said this out of his mouth, and I can get the video and tell you the video, and you go listen to it. My mother let me do what I wanted. If I wanted to do it, I could do it.
Yeah.
And I put it together.
And that's what's wrong with it.
That nigga didn't want to go to school, and his mama didn't make his ass stuff, and he's stupid as shit. That's exactly what's wrong with him.
And that's what you call a motherfucking summary.
He goes through the neighborhood begging the neighbors for food. I could go all through here. I could go in any house and get something to eat.
I heard him say it thousands of times.
It's one of the poorest states in the South. Mississippi, Alabama, and Arkansas is the poorest states in
poorest southern states. In Arkansas, they don't even have a tenants court. The landlord can refuse your rent and give you tenants to move. You know, move. The landlord can come in your house, and then white people just come in your house and put your shit on the street.
Yeah.
I have never seen nothing like it.
Yeah, if you don't pay your rent in Arkansas, it's a law.
That video with, and I'm gonna give you the link to that video so you can put it up, because I gotta get some stuff on my laptop so I can start putting up. When I find stuff, I can start putting it up. I can't do it, but I'm gonna get that link to that video I saw. I could not believe it. That woman, that black woman, was one day late with her rent, and that white woman took her stuff, would take her money and put all that woman's stuff out of that raggedy ass house in Arkansas.
Yeah, it's a criminal offense in Arkansas. If you don't pay your rent out there, it's a criminal offense.
They don't have no child. They don't have no tenants court.
Yeah, that's a damn shame. That's a shame. That lets you know what kind of foolishness runs that state.
And Georgia ain't much better. Everybody told me, oh, that's because you lived up. They tell me, oh, that's because you lived up north. I said, they ain't got a damn thing to do with me living up north. Y'all ain't working me for free.
And they love them babies in Georgia.
I hate to talk too much longer, but there's another thing that I wanted to discuss too. When people vote, they vote for these people who say, oh, I'm going to make it a right to work state. They don't understand. When these fools like Nathan Deal, this governor that got down here, I done came from one state. We had that fat ass Christie. My job that had been in existence from 1929 till 2013. He tearing all the buildings down. The job is gone. Over 2,000 people lost their job. I was lucky enough that I had something I could retire. I had time and the age, and I took an early retirement from the job. I lost some money for doing it, but I wasn't going to do it. So anyway, I done went from New Jersey with that Republican governor down here in Georgia with Nathan Deal. He declared Georgia does not pay overtime. You get a flat rate. No, they don't pay nobody overtime. And that's why I'm sitting down here getting big is I don't know what. Right. But I'm gaining all this weight because I refuse to work. Ain't nobody going to work me and have me standing on my feet. I went into Walmart to pay a bill, and I asked the lady, y'all don't never have no chairs? She said, no, we can't sit down. 8 hours she stands at that customer service desk, and they cannot sit.
Standing still for 8 hours.
These black people down here is still in slavery.
I know. I came up in Louisiana, and I'm telling you, even right now, you know, a lot of things in Southeast Louisiana has progressed after Hurricane Katrina, but a lot of it is very much the same. And I'm gonna close the show on this one, Miss Beverly. Watch this. This is a statement that I heard an older brother say. I think this was right at the Millions More movement. I'm not sure if it was the Million More or something else. But anyway, the brother said, everything has changed and nothing has changed. And when I heard him say that, I was like, what the fuck is he saying? But then I walked away from the TV and I kept thinking about this elder brother's words. And I'm serious. That was the statement of the decade. Everything has changed on the surface, cosmetically, financially even. But with the laws, we just looking at it. The sisters here talking about this crazy shit in New York. Miss Beverly's talking about criminal reform and all of these things we're going to get her back on. And then they got 16-year-old sex in Georgia. What the fuck is going on?
Shit down here in Georgia. I ain't never seen nothing like it in my life.
Malik, I see you right there.
Low rent.
Malik, I see you right there. Look, I want you to. Malik, you got to get a show too over here, bro. I don't even want you to call in right now because I'm too tired to talk. But I want you to talk about Bam Bada because we're going on a campaign. Oh yes, bro. Israel Doctrine.
I wish it was somewhere. Is there somewhere where we could all get on
Oh yeah.
Like a
Google
panel
Hangout.
discussion where we could all discuss a particular. Everybody have whatever topic everybody want to speak that night. We all speak on it. Is
I
there
can set it up.
I don't know. I ain't got a lot of stuff for my computer now. My money is tight because I'm trying to get up. I definitely got to get up to Jersey by July because I got to go to the twins' birthday party. They gonna be 16, so I got to get up there for that. I'm gonna get up there for that.
Yeah, I got the Google Hangout stuff. I'm gonna start doing that. I just haven't started doing it yet because I've been trying so many different formats and stuff with my media and mostly audio stuff, making sure my audio be crispy. But I could definitely do that.
Your audio is clear.
That's good. That's
right
good.
now. It's my phone and it's this old messed up net I got down here. It's messed up, so I'm changing tomorrow. That's why I said tomorrow night. I'll probably be too tired to do any of it because they gonna be there and I ain't gonna be. I'm gonna have to put the house back together because they're gonna be putting up stuff. But I would love it where, like with Candy, I know what Candy was talking about the Child Victims Act and the Catholic Church. Now I'm gonna say this, and I'm definitely going. I don't know about the pedophile priest, but I can tell you this. I do know them priests and them nuns was making babies because my 8th grade teacher, she was a nun. She was the principal of the school and she was a nun. And her and the pastor damn sure had to stop being a nun and a priest because they made some twins. Pretty little twins.
Israel Doctrine could be a nun. He could be the first black male nun.
I ain't got time for you. You know
Could you see this Negro in a nun uniform?
Because that lady made some babies and she made some pretty babies. She had twins. They actually got married. They sent to Rome and they told them they wasn't gonna be, and they turned and they got married and they moved to the next town over from where I live. And as far as I know, they all was still together. Because as far as I know, they probably got great grand. Now I don't know nothing about the pedophile priest, but there was a pedophile priest in Patterson. There was a guy. He was a guy. He never taught me. The school I went to wasn't none where I went to school at, but I know them nuns was making babies, and they had them gay nuns, them gay women, and they was jacking them boys up. They was slamming them up against the wall. They was doing all kinds. So I tell people this all the time: you send your kids to these Catholic schools and stuff, and I learned more nonsense in Catholic school than I learned with my friends, the ones that my mother was trying to keep me from. The first time I ever saw a hickey, and I saw it on this girl's eye, and I was so damn dumb, I didn't know what the hell the girl was doing until I got older. And I said, damn, that's what she did. She pulled up her dress and showed that stuff.
That's
a white
Israel
girl.
Doctor should have went to the goddamn Catholic school, because this nigga probably would have been a little bit more rounded as a man. He would have had an early experience with a woman, probably wouldn't have been so enamored with men. Shout out to Global Media.
Oh, yeah.
Global Media.
I went to school with white boys that used to get hit in the head with. A white boy came to school. He had his head all stitched up. It wasn't none of my black friends doing that. Wasn't none of them doing that. And like I said on my video, and I'm gonna say goodnight after I say this. The only reason why I had to go to an all-white school, and when I tell you it was all white, is because, excuse what I'm getting ready to say, but some little hood booger bitches didn't know how to keep their fucking hands to themselves, and my mother wasn't having it.
Yes,
and that's how I got to be caught up in that mess going through there, because that wasn't me. That wasn't me.
You ain't got never don't never apologize on this platform. You speak the truth and speak it out. No censorship. That's my policy over here. No.
Yeah, little hood bitches did not know how to keep their fucking hands to themselves. Every time I stepped out the door, out of my house when I was young, all they fucking wanted to do was I go
just like Izzy, the only thing is I was walking, trying to avoid them. I take the long way home.
You
I'll
see
be
that battery?
damned if they didn't meet me at the corner.
Look at the battery. This phone about to hang up, Miss Beverly. You see the battery? Look at that.
Huh?
You see that battery?
Do I feel better?
No, I said, do you see this battery? Look at that. Look at the screen. You see it say 3%?
What's wrong with the battery?
This phone.
Oh, you about to die. About to die.
Yeah,
All
I got
right,
tablet.
all right.
I got the tablet in my other phone plugged. That's I can't even plug the damn thing up. I can't believe it's still talking. It's on 2%. Their phones die when that happens.
Okay, it's on 3%, but that's all right. The next time we talk, I'm gonna print out some papers some stuff I want to talk about. Whenever you ready. Who is sister?
It's gonna be this week.
Anyway,
I'm gonna hit you on Instagram and I'm gonna give you a couple days and you just let me know which
my
one of those.
Instagram is Beverly. The one you could get me on is Beverly. And if you see one, say C Julia B Robinson. That's me. That's my full name, but I ain't telling everybody what it is. But that's all my name.
C Julia
so
C Robinson.
See that one? If you see something, yeah. And if you see something like that, that's me. So I'll be telling you. You just hit up one of them, and I'll see it. Eventually, I'll see it because I check it now and then because I'm.
Look how this shit. How does? Uh-oh, damn. I was trying to show y'all. I don't know how the fuck this phone talked all the way down to 1% and then to 0. This phone probably ain't gonna come back on. Miss Beverly, I'm sorry about that. This damn phone is dead. And you heard my other device died. It's Bluetooth. Listen to that. When y'all hear that noise right there, I do it. It's blinking red too. Anyway, family, y'all come back tomorrow night. And Malik. I tell you what, I'm gonna text you, and I'd like for you to come on before the two sisters, and you speak your speech about the Zulus. Yes, brother. I need you to do that. So I'm gonna text you, or you text me and tell me what day, man. What day you can do it.